Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now. So, there's this app. It's not very well known. Something called Instagram on the iPhone. Oh, you've heard of it? Yeah, I think like millions and millions of you. Actually, there's a person who works for Instagram now who used to work for Locker Gnome. Just a little trivia question. Hi, Shane. Schwain. His last name's Sweeney, so Shane. I mixed his first name and last name together. Either way, he's now an engineer on the Instagram team. And Instagram is an application, again, on the iPhone, at least at this point in time, that has an API. And with that API, you've got a handful of developers who are creating these experiences around Instagram. There's so much you can do with an Instagram account and all the photos that you're publishing to Instagram. There's, my photo stream of the people I happen to be following. And then I could also look at the photos that I've published. And I usually share them on Instagram and Flickr and Facebook and Twitter and, all. Well, not all the social networks that I'm on, but many of them. And then you could, double tap a photo to like it. You could follow me on Instagram. I'm Chris Pirillo. Shocker there. But again, the beauty of Instagram is not that it's easy to use and not that it's just available on the iPhone at this point in time. It's this rich ecosystem that is built on top of this simple platform, Instagram being the platform I'm talking about. Because at some point in the future, maybe they'll release it for other mobile platforms. We can only hope. So we've assembled a list of 10, well, in my estimation, really nice experiences that tie directly into your Instagram account. So if you're on Instagram and you want to, say, print out some of the photos that you have on Instagram, you could probably use something called Keepsy. That's something that we wrote about in this particular article, this roundup of really useful, or potentially useful, Instagram contingent services. So you can create your own book out of some Instagram photos. Nothing really, shocking there. But what's even more interesting is something called Castagram. And you can effectively, and in fact, the thumbnail we use in the article shows this, you can take your Instagram photos and make an iPhone case out of your Instagram photos. You can have your own personalized iPhone case with your photos as published to your Instagram account. So Keepsy, Castagram, Canvas Pop, Instaprint, the list kind of goes on and on. In fact, there's a certain service that, if I can find it here, I actually have it installed. I haven't used it yet, but it's something called Postagram. See, the list goes on and on. I'm just gonna, highlight a couple of them. If you're really interested, I suggest, looking at the show notes for the link. With Postagram, it connects to my Instagram account. And then from here, I can take that photo and then mail it to somebody. Not me, like, taking the photo, but the service takes the photo, puts it inside a postcard, and then physically mails it to someone for a couple of bucks. And then they get that little postcard, and they can pop out that photo, that Instagram photo. It's like a photo, a real photo, a physical photo. Tons of services connect to Instagram. So it's not just, photo sharing, this app that you've been used to using. It's really gone beyond that thanks to really a rich developer ecosystem. And so it took me a while before I got into Instagram. Then I realized, it is kind of easy to take a photo and apply a few filters to it and share it on the web. In fact, some of the filters I've applied to my Instagram photos before I publish it to Twitter, Facebook, or wherever, people ask, well, how did you do that filter? I'm like, well, I used Instagram. It really wasn't that difficult. Easy, fun, free, and all these services that surround it could help make your photo sharing experience better. If you know of an Instagram service that, either I didn't cover in this video or we didn't cover in the article, please let me know, because you never know. It may be something that I always wanted, like putting my photos on an iPhone case or, phone case in general. Let's keep this broad. Hopefully, like I said, they'll open it up. Yeah, leave a comment, a smart remark, as I'm sure you're going to do anyway. And then, feel free to follow me, comment, and if you post good photos, I was going to say cool photos and good photos. Boy, I'm just slurring my words tonight. They're coming together. Ghoul photos, that's good and cool photos. I might follow you back on Instagram. I've been known to do that, especially if you post things that I like.